କିଛି ନା ଏମିତି
ଏଇଠିକି ଆସିବ ବୋଲି ଏତେବେଳୁ ଉତ୍ପାତ ହଉଛି।
এটা দেখো এই যে হোয়েল র সাউন্ড Emma Emma No.
I can't, it's so cold.
चलो आदि वेल ए देखो तलू को आदि वन तिमी माछ व्हाइट कलर
Off-white, stocky stone tower, not particularly tall, but I want you to look for the lovely Ionic-style Roman columns that sit at the top or cornice of the building. Those beautiful columns should remind you of a Greco-Roman. Now, this particular modern skyscraper was designed by Bruce Graham. And look how nothing about 311 South Wacker there is a dark black box. As you look about a half a block away to the right, you'll see and the 5 trusses. Those 5 trusses atop are holding the building up after the Sphinx. We call the building the Sphinx building. Please don't overthink this. These annexes you see world renowned. They have offices all over the planet. Getch Partners has built 3 buildings here in Chicago in just the last 5 years. That's crazy. This building looks the way it does because of the specifications of the property. By that I mean the railroad tracks are on the other side, can't build into that. On this side of the building you legally have to have a river walk in this city. That ate up 40 feet of space. So Getch Partners only had 38 feet of property with which to install the caissons to build a tall skyscraper on the Chicago River. This is the result of the specifications of the property, why the building looks this way. Have what I've come to call shadow lines. Look at all the texture, the right angles, all the motion you get from the sun and light reflected off the glass. See an indoor-outdoor vibe. You'll see people, some of the first people, clouds off the glass there at 110 Wacker. I kid you not, that's all true. They're in the movie. Well, they're in a boat in the movie. And then here to our left, look at the heads that face the building. Welcome to the Merchandise Mart. Paid for by Marshall Field. Designed by Graham Anderson, Probst and White. Those busts are known as the Princes of Merchandise. There's some people who are on my tour. The Sal Wacker building here screams Art Deco. Look at the big setbacks on this building. Now jump to the neighbor. So much about architecture. The fact that a building from 2013 wants to purposefully reference the guy that's been there since 1928 speaks to the fact that Chicago's architecture is a conversation. Yeah. Now friends, as you're walking along Upper Wacker Drive later, when you're down here on the Riverwalk, you may wish to come see the time when cargo vessels had the right of way. This is an industrial seaport built with also, a town, right? These bridge houses may look like Art Deco to you. See the limestone and verticality? That's the fun thing. See, when you're on the river later, check out all the bridges. All the bridge houses are different, and they capture the the style of architecture popular bridge. The style of architecture was Art Deco. So of course you have these Great Papa Vito, my great-granddad, came from Bari. The Daniel Gorman plan of 1909, a hotel called Sable. It's great. Go to the Shakespeare, get some iambic pens. I want to welcome you all to Chicago. Take pictures here in the city. Folks, additionally, the St. Regis has on top of it a tuned mass damper. Talked about this back at 150 North Riverside Plaza. You can see, feel, and hear the excitement of those hanging out here on the Chicago Riverwalk.
তার ভিতরে যদি কিছু হঠাৎ
Building Trump Tower references with its setbacks as the London Guarantee and Accident Building. See, for photographers, shift to the right. Get a picture of the Wrigley right here. This view is only available to you if you are on a boat here in Chicago. Look at that. Folks, there's a quarter of white glazed terracotta tiles on the facade. Each terracotta tile has another. Colleagues of mine, people I can barely stand to be in the same room with, call this stuff futurism. I'm really silly, of course, being silly. I've made up my own stuff. I call the new style of architecture, I call it cloudism. What do you see on the buildings? Clouds. Where are your documents right now? No. It's not an incredibly deep or profound idea. It is Lake Michigan. 5th biggest lake on the planet. You saw it. Yes, hello. Thank you. Aquarium was first used here in Chicago in